Hello, my name is Des. I am the face behind Desi Berry Crochet, and welcome to my first market video. It's actually a couple days after the market. So, where I currently live is actually some hours away from where I'm from. So my family was able to kind of spend time with me this week. They came to visit me, and it just so happened that I had a market this past weekend. So I was excited. I was able for them to kind of see how the process works for me, setting up, taking down during the market and everything. So of course, while they were here, I really wanted to spend time with them and kind of show them around. So grateful for my family and my support system. I couldn't I really couldn't be happier, I couldn't be luckier. My family, and I'm so thankful for them, and I'm so thankful for their support and everything. So, if you're watching this, mom, grandma, grandpa, Capri, Luis, my husband, thank y'all so much for everything. I am so thankful for y'all. This was such a great experience. Being that this was my first market of the season, there's definitely a lot I want to improve on, like vlogging wise. Wasn't able to get us setting up. I really didn't even get a good shot of the before because like I said, we had already made a sale even before we were set up. So I really want to work on, getting the before, getting the I got some during. I wanted to keep up more, but again, I'm learning, getting used to this. I wanted to record like a day or so before, just kind of leading up to it and kind of preparing to it, and I just didn't. But lesson learned. I'll keep working on making mental notes of what I want to do and what I want to work on and stuff like that. I think that's it. We're all set up. We start at fives. It's 5:08, and we already made two sales. We sold a longhorn, which is Melly inspired pattern, and we also sold a baby duck. So I'm super excited. We're having going to a great start, and let's just see how it keeps going. Right now it's 89 degrees, so I'm sweating, but hopefully as the sun goes down, it'll get a little cooler. Okay, we just made another sale. We just sold a possum. So far, so good. It's 5:31, so we're officially 31 minutes into the market, and I just sold two more things. Back again, it is 5:58. We sold my little sitting cow pattern courtesy of Lottie. We sold a mini turtle, and then we also sold a caterpillar that I made. So okay, time is 6:40. It's been a minute since I checked in. We've actually had a pretty good flux of people. I sold a Goomba that I made. I sold another little turtle. Let's see. I sold a bear. Okay, so it is 8:40. I kind of lost track of what I sold and everything, but we're looking pretty bare. Next time I'll have to be more prepared. It's 9:56. Everybody's packing up. We had a pretty good day, so we'll go look at some numbers and everything and then figure it out. Since I have kind of like the footage from the market and my family was here, we actually went to a tulip farm and we had so much fun. So I'm going to go ahead and add that footage in to this video. I thought it was so cute. We got our tulips, we got like a cool little wagon ride and everything, a tractor ride. And it was so much fun. I had such a good time. So I really want to add that to this video. I want it to be able to be seen because I loved it. The tulip farms, the market. It was such a great weekend. We're on our way to go see some tulips. We picked our flowers.
Oh.
I really want to kind of like break down how everything worked for me. So I had Venmo, I had Cash App, and I had Square, and of course Cash. So I really want to kind of put out what we made for each. So for Cash App, we had $10. For Venmo, we had $10. For Square, we had $209. And then for cash, we actually had $70.
Wow.
That is insane to me. Like I can't believe that like it just blows my mind. It really blows my mind that people really enjoy like, I guess what I do, not only as, like, a crocheter, but just as, like, as a person, I had so many people come and compliment my booth and say, like, "These look so good. These look really good." I had a couple say that they feel like I'm undercharging myself, which is a very valid point. I feel like I do run into that issue a lot just personally because I still kinda count myself as a beginner.
I know some people might argue with that, like, but
For me, I just feel like there's some things there that I possibly do wrong that might overlook versus somebody who's way more experienced with than me sees more. So obviously, it always goes down to kind of charging your worth. And I feel like, I'm at a good middle ground. I don't know. I feel like I do good, but I also feel like, I can still progress and I want my prices to be reasonable for what I'm working on and what I have. So, that's just kind of my thing. The market itself started at 5. It was a nighttime market. We got there around 3:20ish, and, my mom and my husband were with me. I'm so thankful for them because that would have been so stressful by myself. But we were able to set up, get everything together. We had our first sale before we were even set up, so that was so much fun. I loved every interaction, everything. It was such a great experience for me. Let's see. Our vendor neighbors had, like, sweet treats and stuff, cookies and brownies. She even had dog treats, which I bought some for my little bear. I thought that was the coolest thing. This was a very, like, pet-friendly market, like, obviously markets usually are, but, like, I feel like there was more, like, dogs than people, so I wanna take a mental note of maybe, like, making some things, like, geared towards dogs, more puppies, obviously. I had a lot of cats, for in my inventory, so I really want to make puppies because obviously there's gonna be, like, people puppy people and, like, cat people, so just to kinda, like, make sure I get to everybody all around, like, something for everybody, again, like, that's something I want to work on. I love pink, I've said that, and I'm sure if you know me, you know that. So a lot of my stuff is very pink, but I'm really wanting to do more, like, neutral colors things just to kinda, like, appease to everybody. I really do have a bad habit of making things that I like, and I feel like as a business, I really need to kinda think about everybody else. So, but I think a lot of people really enjoyed my stuff. Like I said, I feel like we did really good. I feel like we did a really had a really good profit. My next market is going to be May 15th is going to be at the same location. I'm still kind of looking at like different places because I don't want to have too many markets back to back. I'm a slow crocheter in my opinion. I crochet really slow. I build up inventory at like a turtle pace. So I really want to make sure that I give myself enough time in between markets to replenish. I had a whole bag full of inventory and I am down to like 5 items. We literally almost sold out. It was insane to even think. So, I definitely want to make sure I give myself enough time to build a good amount of inventory. Um, but yeah, I'm still wanting to kind of look around and see. I obviously know this market. I know the coordinator. The coordinators are amazing. So I definitely wanna keep sticking with this one, but I also kinda wanna branch out and see in, like, different areas. I know some of my friends are close by, so I think that would be really cool to get together with them and see if we can coordinate something. Um, but yeah, I think this was a great market overall. It was such a great experience, great vibes. So thankful that my family was able to start this market season by my side. And I am just so looking forward to keeping this journey going and staying motivated and working on all of this. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me, joining this journey with me, continuing to join with me. And I really hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you again so much. I'll see y'all later. Bye.